Investigation report on Balanga Rural Bank case. Summary of the case. Region 2 personnel Edita C. Conel, Head Accreditation and Quality Assurance Section, and her subordinate Jerome C. Foliante, Social Insurance Officer 3, PhilHealth, credited 9,705,332 pesos to Balanga Rural Bank, located in Bataan Region 3 without any valid reason. After some time, Deutsche Bank complained that it had not received any payment from PhilHealth involving the same amount of 9,705,332 pesos. Region 2 personnel Edita C. Conel and Jerome C. Foliante said that they have been inadvertently credited the money to Balanga Rural Bank, which is located in Bataan, Region 3. The big question is, how did this happen? Deutsche Bank is in Region 2, while Balanga Rural Bank is in Region 3. There's no way Pro 2 can pay banks situated in Region 3. Edita C. Conel, Head Accreditation and Quality Assurance Section, and her subordinate, Jerome C. Foliante, Social Insurance Officer 3, are telling that incident was inadvertent. However, I discovered that it was multiple transactions of payments of reimbursements of PhilHealth benefit claims for 12 consecutive periods for the month of May 2019, between May 2 to 22. This is not merely inadvertent, as the multiple transaction connotes deliberate intent to defraud the government by embezzling the 9,705,332 pesos. The was deliberately not official PhilHealth documents in the central office. I learned in my investigation that both Conel and Foliante are permanent employees of PhilHealth with years of experience and technical expertise in their respective positions, so there should be no room for these kinds of mistakes. I was wondering why then our VP, Oscar Abadu, was not made to explain, so I started investigating now VP Oscar Abadu. On the other hand, Balanga Rural Bank persistently refused to return the above-mentioned amount, but later on agreed because of the demand letter from PhilHealth legal and judicial administrative actions against Balanga Rural Bank by internal legal department of PhilHealth. However, Balanga Rural Bank asserted that it should be compensated for all the troubles and inconvenience it suffered by error, equivalent to 1/2 of 1% of the amount being claimed, or 49,123. On September 25, 2019, Conel, Foliante, and the following officers below attended a meeting with officers of Balanga Rural Bank Incorporated, Balanga City, Bataan. Number 1, Attorney Rogelio A. Pocallan Jr., he was the OIC OSVP Legal Sector, ang current Senior Manager Internal Legal Department. Number 2, Cherry Carmen B. Divina, Acting Senior Manager Controllership Department. Maria Lourdes V. Nagit, Acting Senior Manager Treasury Department. Dr. Salvacion C. S. Madarang, Medical Officer 7, HCDMD, PhilHealth Regional Office 2. Attorney Joseph E. Pawig, Attorney 4, Legal Office, PhilHealth Regional Office 2. According to Attorney Pocallan, during the said meeting, Conel and Foliante paid the 49,123 pesos to Balanga Bank, which Balanga Bank is asking for the troubles and inconvenience it suffered by error. I was again wondering why it said that the transfer was a mere error, yet it is clear that Region 2 has no authority and access to banks located in other regions, in this case, Bataan, Region 3. I investigated Attorney Pocallan and I learned that he was taking orders from Attorney Rodolfo Jojo Del Rosario Jr. Because of this, I also investigated Attorney Del Rosario and I learned it was supposed to be him who is responsible in conducting investigations in this kind of fraud. But he did nothing and sat down on the case for more than a year to this date. The evidence on the multiple transactions was never reflected by Attorney Del Rosario and Attorney Pocallan, SVP Covita Aragona, SVP Dennis Mas, SVP Dimshaco, and other PhilHealth officials who have known the anomaly to the PhilHealth board or on any documents. There was also something fishy with the situation because there is no agreement yet or no prior arrangement in PhilHealth that Conel and Foliante shall pay for the above-mentioned amount, and it is very unbelievable that Right there and then, Conel and Foliante have that considerable amount of money with them. I concluded that 49,123 pesos was actually paid by one of the officers from central office, but not Conel and Foliante. Some people whom I asked information from in PhilHealth believe that Balanga Rural Bank case was just a decoy to cover up something bigger, corruption by Oscar Abado in Pro 2 during his stint. The questions that should be answered to shed light to this investigation is who owns the account in Balanga Rural Bank and what is the account number? I was asking around about VP Oscar Abado in Balanga, Bataan, and I heard rumors that he has a mistress or chicks who is from Balanga, Bataan. Because of lack of time, I was not able to confirm if the mistress or chicks of VP Abado in Balanga, Bataan owns the account the money was transferred to. On another angle, I discovered that Attorney Rodolfo Jojo del Rosario had plenty of troubles going to Balanga, Bataan, and so it is possible that it was transferred to Attorney del Rosario's account. Be that as it may, the only thing to do is to determine the real owner of the bank account in Balanga, Bataan, and it will open a Pandora's box. Further, this case has established one of the modus of operandi of PhilHealth mafia untouchables and have identified some of them.